Okay. If we can. Okay, there we go. What's going on, everyone? It's your favorite racing, fighting, and role-playing gaming jackal, Goddrifter, and welcome back to another Car Extras Racing livestream. This is livestream season 2, number 3, and it has. And I know it's not been a while, but I wasn't doing anything else. I was doing everything else up, so um, sound effects gonna be around 50%. Surrounding will be around 60. Car volume is gonna be um, at least 65. Sounding cars, I think it's gonna be 60. And then sequential, so I'll leave that alone. And there's that. Anyways, game. Let's see. Camera view. Button. Go to disable that because I already know how that thing is. Steering dead zone. Okay. Alright. Looks like we're good to go. So, today's cars is going to be, as far as from the last one, it is going to be, if I can freaking find it, of course. Okay, there we go. So, car's gonna be the Cargo, the Long River, the Imperior, the Sorrow, the Kaiju, the Inferno, the Royal, Moon Knight, and last but certainly not least, we gotta go with the Royal if I can find it. No, Royal's right there. Royal, Moon Knight, and I think the last one's gonna be the Bandit. Well, not Bandit. The Flash. There you go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then so yeah, it's 9 cars. I say I changed my mind. So yeah, the cargo's gonna be there. Instead of the Sorrow, it's gonna be the Burner Jdm. Um, so yeah, basically, a bunch of sedans today. So that's basically what we're going with. That's what we're going with for the most part. Alrighty then. So roomless, you're going to go to the lobby, YouTube Live, c.m. And so there's that. Tire attractions any, drifting's on, time attack is off, clipping points, collisions, and voting is on, night mode is off, shadings by default, cross-platform multiplayer is on, and password is off. And without further ado, let's get started. So, you guys probably wondering what my thoughts about the new about that leak that just happened. Um, let me change that for a moment. Okay, let me figure out the setup because I literally full on slammed the mess out of this truck. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Okay. Alright, so let's try this again. Still same thing as before. Oh. Goodness. Um, now what was I again? Oh yeah, my thoughts about the whole Rockstar leaked Rockstar leak. It is one thing I say about it is that most people are praising the leaker to like, oh yeah, um, like oh yeah, here's some gameplay soon, and it's like no, just like it's like the game looks unfinished. Like my guy, because the game is unfinished. Oh my goodness. Though I'm actually glad that GTA 6 is in development, is the fact that it is through a is basically through basically a it's through basically it's kind of like telling someone to take it and they just blur the absolute mess out of it. And that's basically what it's like to hear what the leaks are. Though personally, I didn't see the leaks, which good God, because I don't feel like seeing the game beforehand. Here's the thing: when it comes to games like that, it's usually there's their alpha stage, their beta stage, their demo, and then once the game is completed, then we get to play the game. But yeah, it's one of those that you need to make sure that you need to be careful on what you actually do because you never know what could possibly happen. Okay, yeah, I'm about to like switch cars. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably my least favorite vehicles to drift in. Like, you know, it's funny as heck. It's the least driftable car I ever been in, like ever. So, uh, there's that. Controller, can you stop? There. Mm. Probably had to like restart my controller, um, a little bit sooner than later. Um, anyways, first up, the long. Let's see. Yeah, basically that was the first. So the first vehicle was the Cargos. Second one is the Long River. And for those wondering, the Long River is based off the GAZLT. It's basically a Russian four-door luxury car. It's basically what it is. You're like, but they're freaking yada. Yo, hey, with the live stream. Day's going well. I got this random bruise on my arm for some reason, but yeah, it should be okay. Alright, I am actually going to switch vehicles now, because longer is going on, but I had more vehicles to actually go through. And there's 9 today, and I already got through 2, basically. One of which, it was the cargo, the other one was the vehicle that was in that that's on the screen right now, which is called the Long River. So I went to a truck and a 4-door muscle car esque type thing. In fact, I don't even know what car. I know it's like I know it's a gas, that's for sure. But I don't know the actual model specifically. Uh, so yeah, up next is the Pirate, I think. Well, no, it was Cargo, Long River, okay, my bad. Power's not part of it. Let's see. It was Burner Jdm, Royal, Moon Knight. So it's I think I'm missing a couple of cards. I said 9. I went through 2, so 7. 7 of them will be. Um, okay, I do remember that I said Burner Jdm, and okay, I do remember now. Kaiju's next. And it looks a little bit different from last time. It used to be Midnight. Uh, so yeah, it has been. So yeah, it's a little bit different from last time. Last time it used to be just blue. I went with the two-tone color-esque livery that I made via using the Google Images of an R31 Skyline. And I found this really good looking one, but it's not. But it was a GTSR. It wasn't a Skyline GTS. So there's that. Uh, Even though I'm still stuck with blue seats. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's only 4 miles. What the heck? Then again, someone wants to actually check on which which one of my cars has the most mileage. And I guess, and then again, if I remember correctly, it had to be the either the Falcon RZ or it was the Phoenix NX because literally those two are probably one of the more usable vehicles I've used. Alright, so in 10 minutes, we're going to talk about today's racing cliche. So, I do have a racing cliche today, I do have a vehicle history, and I have basically another new brand new thing called a vehicle in a nutshell. So, what are new to the channel? I usually talk about certain topics. One of these topics is basically a cliche in racing games you usually see. Another one is a history of the vehicle I want to talk about, and vehicle in a nutshell is basically a vehicle in a nutshell, via stereotyping or not, it depends. So, yeah, that's gonna be the new thing for the most part. And due to the fact that I ran out of games to talk about what I played when I was a kid, pretty sure things like that would usually happen. So, there's that. What the heck? Woofu, do you lag out or something? Yeah, basically that's how I usually do things when it comes to car wrecks. Cause the thing is, actually, I think this used to be a GT sport thing, and due to the fact that I didn't have a specific game to stick with, I usually had two games that actually balance things out. One of which was GT Sport, the other one was this game, basically. Like the freaking crackles. Ah, crap. No! That was very close. Now, here's the thing I didn't know the about the R30 and the R31. Both of those, yeah, go. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Um, so this is what I didn't know about those two cars. They don't come with an RB. In fact, I didn't realize they didn't came with an RB. I think like the RB started with the R32, and it's like, okay, so what they were powered by? Well, they were powered by a DR, I think it's a DR18 or a DR20, I can't remember, but but it was a, but I know like it was a single overhead cam, inline 6, because that's what those vehicles were on, so, take that very well. Anyways, time to switch vehicles. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. What the heck? Okay, game. Work with me here. Game. Okay. Alright, up next, it is going to be the Burner Jdm, because why in the world not? In the classic, um, the reason I say classic is it's basically what it looks like. This is a Toge Union livery, excuse me, on the vehicle. So, what's the thing though? The majority of my Toyotas are not equipped with the Recar livery that I have on almost all of my Toyotas. So, uh, then keep in mind I said almost. The reason why I say almost is because only two of those cars don't have the Recar livery. One of which was the Mark II, the other one is the LFA. So literally just those two cars. Um, well, three to count. Well, three or four is count the new cars, of course, that are probably coming into the channel. Probably coming into the game soon. Alright, so in 3 minutes, this will be the first is today's racing cliche. Oh my goodness, okay, it actually is very smooth with it, okay. Sorry about that, my controller died. Okay, just checking. Alright. And God, due to live stream, the controller keeps dying every couple of minutes. Oh Jesus! Who's the okay, bloody ghost. Okay, that's interesting. Is he joining in or? Oh, he's on Xbox. Okay, that's interesting. Looks like a. Okay, it's an 8.6 with a bumper missing. That. Okay. Oh snap. Okay, so in terms of today's racing cliches, we're talking, well, instead of like a stereotype that I usually see in racing games, let's talk about the environment these places take place in. They're usually in either an American or European setting, with, well, with the exception of CarX and any other sim racing game, because during sim racing games usually have tracks all over the world. But some games it takes place in the US or in Britain, and I say that for a good reason. And those are wondering, what about Palm Mount State? That doesn't count. Well, what about Rockport? Rockport does not count as well, because both of those are based off of real life cities. So, for those wondering, Whitney Underground is based off of New York slash New Orleans. With Underground 2, it's based off of Florida. Okay, well, most of it is based off. Most of Rockport is based off of one of two cities. It's based off of it's actually it's basically one of two cities. Either it's based off of Washington, or it's based off of I want to say Kentucky. I would say Virginia of some sort. So basically a state. Um, and then Panama City. Well, that's straight up New Orleans. Then you got Pro Street, and then you got Undercover, which Undercover takes place, I think, it's a Tri-City base, so it's literally, I will say New Jersey, because, wait, no, so it's either New Jersey or Oregon, it just depends. And then the run takes place like, oh yeah, the run comes out like, oh yeah, it's basically all the cities. But you gotta realize that picking a place to actually have you that my had static on my end. My apologies. Now what was I? Oh yeah. So in terms of the vehicle, in terms of literally in terms of the city itself, usually a lot of players legit wanted something that's not American or British, or it's not American or European. That's what I meant to say. But like, okay, well what about Australia? Like, we already got Australia. Give us a Japanese, give us an Asian maps. Like, Jesus Christ, like for example, Tetris Solar Crown is taking place in Hong Kong. So yeah, for the most part, they already got their oh Jesus, sorry about that sound. Anyways, oh god, and my charger's tripping again. There you go. But yeah, when it comes to literally most of those type of cities usually have one or two things going on. Oh god. Alright, I am going to switch cars. I'll be right back. Now, what was I? Oh yeah. So in terms of I keep forgetting. Oh no, I remember now. Basically, if my controller doesn't just stops doing that, then I'll probably be good. No, it just doesn't want to listen. Okay. Right, up next is the Inferno, aka the Goddrifter. Usually do that, boom, boom, and there you go. It's still there. Okay, that's good. Now what was I? Oh yeah. So many players wanted a Japanese map. Others wanted a Californian map, which was wondering. And heck, some people wanted a Texas map of all things. And for those wondering, other than California, Texas actually has the biggest car scene in any entirety of the U.S. Why? Because everything's bigger in Texas. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Man, this dude ripping the RX-8 like it's nothing. See, that's the weird thing. Sorry, and then go to the art street and had a chance to release. We're gonna share on get. We literally just did that. Well, we hadn't start. Well, we got to the start of it, and I had to do something, so it wasn't long, but it wasn't short either. So it's not that bad. So yeah, TLDR. Yes, we had started the share arc, and we're starting to get more social links. I think I leveled up Ons to level 2, and I think that's about it. I think that's all I gotten. Oh yeah, and we started the face social link, so there's that. Oh yeah, so like for example, Test Drive Solo Crown is taking place in Hong Kong, which that's probably the first ever thing to actually experience with any sort of games. The fact that they're taking a literal city in China and then just like, oh yeah, let's turn that to a racing game. It's like, nice. And then again, there are two factions, which is going to be a problem for me because I don't believe in factions. I believe in teamwork. And then again, there's Warframe and stuff. Yeah, see, it's not that bad. Oh god, hoping my mic isn't like all staticky on my end. I'm hearing popping. Hold on. Good. So basically, the place usually that exact city usually involves some sort of culture. Like for example, with California is lowers, with Texas is Slavs, with the south part of the southern eastern part of the U.S. usually involves the dogs and stuff. But then again, it just depends on the person, of course. It's like, oh yeah, what's the car culture like in said city? It's like, well, they have these type of cars, they have that type of car. It's usually kind of an ordeal. So yeah, not to mention like the notable parts usually have like the exotics. They have probably the wildly rare. When it comes to the U.S., we're basically diverse. Oh my goodness, but yeah, it's basically kind of like that. So the pros of actually picking cities, the fact that these type of cities may or may not have been used, but if the map is big enough, then there is a lot of things you can actually do to said map. The cons, on the other hand, actually outweighs the pros. Excuse me. Like for example, when you have shoot, I keep thinking of the cons of actually making or having a basically trying to figure out the map. Be sure to figure out what to copy, what to not copy, because long story short, you might get copyrighted from a city or two, depending on how you look at it. But don't worry, it's basically just a replica of that city, just tweaked it a little bit. So, and there's that. So for you future racing game developers, the those are trying to make their own racing game. If you're going to make your own racing game, be sure to do some research. Talk to someone who was native to said state, and also talk to uh, talk to the person that are into like some into that specific car culture. So there's that. Anyways, I am going to switch cars again because Charger may not be for me, even though I sat in so many of them. It's funny. Oh my goodness! And not to mention my freaking legs started to cramp up. Oh my god. Excuse me. Alrighty then. Um, Up next, it is the Royal. 377. Let me see if I can actually get a new set of wheels, cause not the biggest fan of those. Basically, oh god dang it! Oh god dang it! I can't get in. I don't have enough. I don't have enough wheels. What the heck? What the heck is this? Oh god dang it! Okay, so it looks like everyone left. Yikes! All right, then make another one. Alright, so usually when it comes to the 1 hour um 1 hour thing, usually it's like I usually switch topics from like 30 minutes to an hour and then to an hour 30 minutes. And then basically that's like the ending of things for me to talk about. Oh my god, this car sounds good. Sorry guys, I have literal issues with my controller. Ooh, mega backwards. Okay, that was sick. Okay. Like, I really would like this car if only the car was a little bit older. And for those that are wondering what the heck do I mean by that? Well, quite simply, there is a thing called a 25-year rule where you can actually import a car that is basically over 25. Uh, but it also depends on what year that car came out in. Like, for example, the Nissan Skyline R32s were able to be imported in around 2014 and 2015. And then cars like the RX-7, the Toyota Supra, and as well as the Skyline R30s, R31s, as well as the Gen Chasers usually follow suit for that, for that variant. Especially the oh Jesus Christ, especially the JZX family. So there's that. Oh my god. Oh god, and I have lagging issues. So I'm gonna have the VIP. He's drifting all over the flow. Oh my goodness, this is a full-on smoke screen. So yeah, so for those wondering, tomorrow I'm gonna switch it up. Instead of Mortal Kombat being Tuesday, Persona 5 will be on Tuesday, and then Friday we will come at X. Uh, Not Friday. Sunday will be Mortal Kombat X. My bad. Yeah, my bad. So yeah, not Friday. Sunday, so I meant to say. So Sunday will be Mortal Kombat X. Tuesday will be Persona 5 Royal. I think Friday is gonna be just a chill stream. Um, Basically, just gonna do some character creations in Soul Calibur 6. Um, and for someone right now, I'm not creating NSFW type characters. Heck no. Like, what the heck's wrong with you guys? Anyway, so up next it is. I do miss drifting the Evo, but that's not the cars. That's not the car for today. Up next, it is indeed the Moon Knight, and that's car number. Shoot, I think I lost count. So cargo was 1, Hunger was 2. Um, see, Kaiju was 3. Inferno was. Wait, no, Kaiju was 3. Burner Jdm was 4. Inferno was 5. Royal was 6. Moon Knight is number 7. So guessing 2 more cars, which um will be the Bandit and the Flash. So literally those 2 cars. So unfortunately there won't be any tier 5 cars for today. Um, so yeah, don't worry. I will have like a MR edition of this. So basically, me choosing cars are mid-engine instead of, let's say, mid/rear engine instead of front engine. So it depends on you guys. So um, there's that. Anyways, let's grab the Moon Knight and let's go back to the lobby, and again to create the lobby again, because apparently you can't. Excuse me. You can't sustain it without people not being there just to leave, which I find stupid. Anyways, um, okay. Okay. Alright, usually those came with an RB20 instead of an RB26. Because this is the HR32 instead of the ER32 or the BNR32. It just depends on the actual chassis. Oh god. I apologize to my neighbors that I had this car. My goodness, I can actually just throw this car and it's already drifting. Jesus. So in the next 6 minutes, well, now 5 minutes, I'm actually going to talk about the a vehicle history on a vehicle that I usually choose randomly. It could be a vehicle that I haven't talked about yet. It could be a vehicle that I've talked about it, but in more detail. And heck, it could be something that you guys didn't expect me to talk about at all. So, this is your guys' hit. All right. This car is American, all right, and it is. So yeah, it's American and it's big. Last but not least, it went from a really good muscle car to a mess sedan. So, there's that. And not to mention the other last thing is the fact that this car started the SS badge. Well, one of the cars started the SS badge. Let me give you guys legit one more hint. Both lowrider guys and stunt guys love this car. So, yeah, it's usually kind of like that for the most part. But man, this is literally car number 7. Okay. Oh my god, this car sounds good. You know, I might have a bonus car just in case. This car legit stuck. Oh my god. Alright, so let's go switch cars. So in terms of the hints I gave you guys. So the hint was this car is American, it's big. Uh, it is the car was a the car was originally a muscle car. Now it's a now it's a mess sedan. Um, the car that started the SS badge, and last but certainly not least. Uh, both low rider guys and dog guys love this car. So grab some popcorn, grab some drinks, because today's today's vehicle history, we're here going to be talking about the the Chevrolet Impala. So the Chevrolet Impala started off as a trim level for the Chevrolet Bel Air. The car itself was the car itself actually came only in at least 4 colors. Your classic green, your really popular whites, really popular reds, and last but not least, it also came in black. Because in terms of variety, you got green, white, red, and black. Basically, just those 4. And it was until around 1960 where the car itself became its own brand. And the car did really good for what essentially be a 1960s, basically second generation of the, well, let's see, actually the car came out in 1958 as a package for the Chevrolet Bel Air. But in 1959 and 1960, again the second generation, it came out as its own model. But here's the thing though, around the 1960s, there's a thing called there's one more thing, the war was happening again. This time it was Jesus Christ. This time it took place in around Vietnam. Yeah, the car was actually kind of popular along with the Ford Falcon and the Dodge Polara. One thing I can say though is actually it was pretty interesting to say the least. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So the vehicle itself was quite popular for the drag racing field that actually bought this car and then like, oh yeah, let's full on freaking drag race it. So yeah, around the third generation, which is by far the most popular generation. That's not the 90s model. Third generation of the oh Jesus Christ, sorry about that. Alright. Oh my goodness. I have a friggin' runny nose. Oh my god. Turn, beamer, turn. There we go. Oh my god. Sorry about that. My car is literally not listening to me right now. Oh my god. Just go on ahead because I can't even. Hey. I don't know if he wants me to continue because I'm actually legit messing up right now. Ay. What the heck? There you go. Okay, there we go. Oh, sorry about that. Now, shoot, what was I? Oh yeah. So in terms of the 61 to 64, the most popular one is usually most popular variant is usually the 63. Second most popular is 1964 because it's usually common with the lowrider group, with the lowrider crowd. Usually they took late 30s to like early 60s, most of the early to mid 60s, and usually turn them into hopping and lowering lowriders basically. That's where not to mention the lowrider culture actually came from the Chicano company, not company, the Chicano crowd, and yeah, long story short, they actually grabbed classic cars and turned into lowriders. Oh my god. Oh my god, car, come on! Ugh. I don't have a bad feeling that this car is not gonna do what it wants me to do, because it makes absolutely no sense. My god, the car is literally just turning left. Turn right to go left, not turn right to go right. That's literally just turning. Okay, I'm such a cars. I'm sorry. I can't with this beamer, man. This beamer. It just wouldn't want me to do what it wants me. Well, let me do what I want to do. I might have to switch out. I could just like, you know what? Forget the Bandit. The Bandit's gonna be not the car I'm gonna be using from now on. Okay, so Yeah, Bandit, totally failure. I didn't think of this sooner. I could just use the Samurai too, since this car has already been set up for drifting. Of course, is basically what it is. Crap, I got off topic. Anyways, um, so around 1965, well, 1964 slash 1965, because that's when the Mustang came out. Chevrolet kind of struggled with that because they didn't know what to do when, because they didn't have a punting car of their own, and Dodge, oh not Dodge specifically, but Chrysler had already a vehicle of their own, and what's that car called? Simple. It's called a Barracuda. And usually those top cars usually have well, unfortunately for the Barracuda was 3 engine types. Um, in terms of the actual, unfortunately the car only had like 3 engine types. Mustang has 6. But for those that are wondering, okay, what was the SS badge thing? Well, SS badge came around in 1962. Yeah, the 62 was the first ever variant that actually has the SS badge. Oh my god. I think, yes, I do believe it's my controller. Cause it's not, my god, I apologize. Let me do something real quick so that way I can actually, because apparently it's not letting me, because it's not continuing to drift, but instead it's literally just like, it drifts, but then it stops for some reason. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, alright, I think I fixed it somehow. I don't know. I just hope it just keeps drifting. Oh my goodness, okay. Come on, just X100 works me here. Oh, goodness, alright. I freaking yelled it now. What was I? Oh yeah. So 1965 happened, and the car actually got a redesign. Basically, this is the so for those wanting the early 60s models of those well, instead of 1960, 1961, 1964 was the third generation. The 65 to 69 models were basically they were known as the fourth generation. Fifth generation came around in the 1970s, and this is where the dog culture come from. And no, I'm joking when I say that. Like, it's basically how, it started in the first place. And he brung the Supra. Here's that's the SC. Oh no, actually I was kind of okay. I was right. It was a Supra. Say he brung on a Supra or an SC because they both have the same engine, except only one is naturally aspirated, and you can actually turbo the mess out of it. Alright, so yeah, for those who are wondering, the donks in Cult Culture is basically kind of like this. It's a 1971 to 76 Chevrolet Impala Caprice. That is what it. That look, and for those who are wondering, that is the 5th generation of said car. But on the other hand, on the other hand of the retrospective, there's also the boxes, which is from 1977 all the way to 1990. Is basically the 6th generation, and that's why they call it boxes in the first place. But something crazy happened. The 8th generation, aka the bubble generation, is the one that actually is starting all this crazy stir about the newer about new vehicles coming in, and yeah, it's usually interesting to say the least. Come on, car works to be here. Oh my god. Okay. Oh yeah. So this is the moment where the Impala got popular again, and it's also a favorite with both the lowrider and the donk culture, because yeah, some people actually lowride the mess out of the 90s Impalas. And was I wondering, yes, the Caprice did come out, was still a thing, but it wasn't like that for the most part. Oh my god, come on! Okay. And the grassy goes. So yeah, around 1991 and 96, the Chevrolet Impala SS was popular again. It was, and keep in mind, this car could be a stealthy way to actually give your kid a first car as a fast car without any problems and issues. We're like, oh yeah, what's your first car? It was a Chevrolet Impala SS. And Impala, you mean those boring cars? Like, oh yo, no, those are long boring. Like, what the heck? But yeah, it's kind of like that for the most part. Then the oh Jesus, the 9th generation. Most of the 9th generation is from 97 all the way to 2000s, and this is the one that had the quote-unquote R34 taillights, and let's just say that it wasn't a good vehicle to start off with. Now, unfortunately, this is the only model that did. You see, this is one of 2 models that then came with a V8. The other one I'm gonna talk about a little bit later down the line. But yeah, 1990s. I think late 90s, it didn't do so well. Around 2003, they introduced us a nice generation, not nice, the 10th generation Impala, and let's just say that the 10th generation actually did bring some people back, but unfortunately the car is still front-wheel drive. Oh yeah, that's one thing I forgot to mention. The car was normally rear-wheel drive instead of good old all-wheel drive, due to the fact that the car itself was not that bad. Um, but there is one miscalculation that Shelby forgot to put. Is the fact that the car needs to be rear-wheel drive in order to be able to have fun. But then again, they actually did end up putting the V8 into the vehicle. But I was wondering, that would be the LS2. And the LS2 is basically the front drive configuration of, oh yeah, let's just slap on a front-wheel drive. Let's slap on a V8 and a front-wheel drive car. That totally is going to get people talking. And they got people talking. As and this is actually the first time in a while that they actually had a front-wheel drive V8 model since the Cadillac Eldorado. And wasn't wondering, this is indeed true. So there's that. Anyways, we're finally at the 11th generation, which it didn't do so well. Even though it's a good looking sedan, yes, but it just did not do so well. And in the end, the car got discontinued in around 2017. And well, see, not 2017. I think it was either 2017 or 2014. It's been a while. But oh god, the heck? Oh my god. Yeah, for the most part, so in summary, in conclusion, the Impala was probably one of the most influential cars that actually come out in the 1950s, but it just didn't work too well in the once the late 90s hit. Which was wondering, the late 90s was probably the most, because long story short, import scene and the financial crisis in Japan, and not to mention car itself. Like, oh yeah, let's make our copy of the R34 GTR. Wait, how? Let's put the freaking covers on the back of the car. That's all. That'll get people talking. You know how stupid that sounds? Yeah, that's basically it for vehicle history. Let's see what it was. So those I'm wondering, I am actually in a manual transmission, but with an automatic, has an automatic clutch. So there's that. Sorry about that. Don't worry, car's fine. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, about to switch my final car, and then I'll probably bring out a bonus car. Now the car is gonna be completely random, and I'm gonna use the number generate the RNG app. So that way it's not completely okay. So it is completely random, but it's basically based off of which number it is. Anyways, final vehicle. It is going to be the one, the only Flash. This is um. So yeah, the ER34. With the So yeah, long story short, it's an ER34 with 4 doors. It's basically what it is. It, um, I can't read Japanese, unfortunately. Hold on, I need to Google Translate this. Who down? Good morning. Okay, that's what it says. Hey, we can do live stream. Absolutely about Google Translate. I apologize. Anyways, oh god dang it! Come on. Oh Jesus! Oh god! I'm not used to this car. Here's like I haven't played this game in a while, so even though I actually legit streamed this game like literally last week. Hmm. Man, this car sounds good. Well, even though it's an RB25T, it's actually not that bad. It's not that bad. Um, I think for most people, a lot of them will either go for R34 or they go for the coupe model of this car, basically. But the sedan model is not that bad either. It actually looks pretty cool, to say the least. I think it's also the same thing with the I think it's also the same thing with the I think it's the same thing with the R32. That a lot of people prefer the coupe over the sedan. The sedan's not that bad either. I think with the sedan models, it usually is a longer wheelbase. It's basically what it is. Stop Goddrifter live stream if their controller doesn't die. Well, dang, Beamer. Okay. Alright, so the next 3 minutes, I'm actually going to talk about today's vehicle in a nutshell. So, there's, oh god, there's that. My goodness. What the heck? I think he lagged out. I don't know if it's just because I think he lagged out. What is that? Oh, we actually had to do something. So there's that. That's the long river, isn't it? Alright, so the final conversation is a vehicle in a nutshell, and today we're doing the good old S chassis. You know it, you love it, and some people hate it. But there's one thing I know for sure that these 240s are, is that they're way too expensive for what kind of cars they are. So let me explain. The S chassis, normally a 240SX, a 180SX, or a Sylvia, or a 200SX, is usually a two-wheel drive 4x4, or oh no, my bad. It's actually long story short, is a 4-cylinder powered rear-wheel drive car that actually has well, long story short, a popularity problem. And by popularity problem, I meant the car is way too popular for what it is. Now, here's the thing, I love me 240s. I like the 180. I like the good old Sylvia S13. Heck, the Zenki S14 is one of my favorite Sylvias. But that doesn't mean that it's supposed to be this expensive. Now, I was wondering where the heck the expensive part came from? Like, aren't 240s like literally, you know, $2,500–$3,500? We wish. And by we wish, I mean we absolutely wish. Because those S chassis were going up in price. Like, we're talking almost 19 to 20 grand. And keep in mind that these cars are from the 1990s. You know, the golden age of JDM culture being brought into the US. Like this same goes for Civics, Integras, S13s, S14s, Eclipses, CRXs, Preludes, and heck, many more. Like, many people didn't realize how popular the 240SX was until the Fast and the Furious hit, and heck, Letty was in that vehicle. It's like, okay, that's awesome. But for those wondering what this car is used for, well, for 4 things. One of which is drifting, which is kind of common for a vehicle that weighs around 2,000 to 2,500 pounds. Drag racing, well, you can actually swap in a 2JZ and RB, basically any sort of engine, and boom, you're automatically fast. Higher racing, well, it's not the wall gun, but heck, it's probably the second best thing, the second closest thing to it. And last but not least, the TikToker guys that just doesn't know what the heck they're doing. Anyway, so for those that are wondering, okay, what makes them popular? Well, they're cheap. That's basically the one thing that the 240s were known for. The cars were cheap, and basically breaking parts. Oh, don't worry. Just try to stylize the car as much as possible. And heck, most people will agree that you swap an engine that you know it will work. It will definitely work. Heck, some people swapped in SR20s, some people swapped RBs, specifically RB20s, RB25s, RB26. There are even odder type. Heck, there are literally odd type engine swaps. Like someone swapping a 1UZ, which is a Lexus V8, which that actually looks and sounds pretty good. Another vehicle I can say that was an interesting swap was I think someone Hellcat swapped to 240. I think, I don't know, but yeah, that's basically a thing. And then you got the LS guys. LS swap the world, boys. It's like, no, let's GT 246. But I was wondering, for the American variants we got, in terms of the S13, not only they were not good, they were kind of similar, but with a different body. Now here we got them as 240SXs. In Europe, they got them as they got it as 200SXs, and last but not least, the Japanese actually got the bigger end of the stick, because not only that the CA18, but they actually had a SR20 DET. Now the Euro model actually has the same engine, but it's actually aspirated. But unfortunately for the US guys, we got the short end of the stick, aka the KA24. Now, I was wondering, what the heck is the KA24DE? Well, it's actually kind of like this. It is a single overhead cam, 2.4 liter inline 4 that only made around 197 horsepower. That's nice, right? Well, can't say the same thing with oh god. Well, can't say the same thing with the others, and yeah, let's just say that it did not do so well. But due to the fact that KAs are usually, you know, unused, a lot of people swapped that's what mess up. Like they put some swapped SR20, some swapped K series engines, aka the K20, and heck, someone literally went balls to the wall, and I do believe someone swapped the V10 into the vehicle. How does it fit? How? Good question. Unfortunately, we don't got good answers to that. But this is the crazy part, and I mean this is the crazy part. The S13, you know, the car that a lot of people buys, usually came in two different platforms. One is the S13H, and the other is the S13C. S13H stands for the S13 hatch, aka the 180SX/240SX/200SX. And then when it comes to the coupe model, aka the S13C, it's usually the 240SX, the Sylvia, and, well, 200SX. But there's also a major difference, and it is the fact that the SR, how do I say it? The SR, that's not toys. The 240SXs usually came with pop-up headlights, except for the Sylvia models. The Sylvia models usually came with fixed headlights, which that would have been good if it was, you know, regulated. Because Nissan was like, oh yeah, no, let's give these guys S13, but instead of the fixed headlight model, let's just give them a 1VIA. And that's another mod I forgot to mention. The aforementioned CL80 and 1VIA. So the CL80 is a CL80. Let's see, it's a 240SX with a, well, normally a 180SX body with a front end of an S13. So thus the CL80. The 1VIA is basically the same thing. Only difference being is that it is a coupe model with a 180SX's front end. Thus the named 1VIA. And these cars were so special that many racing games that actually feature these cars don't even know what to call them, even though they're straight up Nissans. But yeah, I think that's about it. Oh yeah, no, I'm not done yet. So the reason these cars are expensive is because of basically there is something known as the drift tax, and with the drift tax, it's usually a lot more different than what it was, which is kind of unfortunate. Because who in the world is gonna be like, oh yeah, I totally want a 240SX that is beaten the heck up and been used and abused every single day. Yeah, that's totally what I wanted. And you were saying that these cars were worth like pennies. Like let's say for example you wanted to grab a 240SX coupe, and in the front and there's literally no bumper. The headlight is gone. The fender is damaged. There's rust on the bottom of the car. And it's like, oh yeah, how much for the car? It's like $10,000. Like, what the? This car like been in an accident. Like, what the heck? Like at this point, I'm thinking like they're probably the most craziest of them all. Like, cause you never know what kind of vehicle you're getting yourself into. Like, for example, I actually legit do want a first gen GS300, and I found for like $3,500. But the thing about it is the fact that not only had to get there in 6 hours. Keep in mind, 6 hours. There's also a big chance, and I mean a big chance, that the car is messed up. So you never know what could possibly happen. And in fact, a lot of people that had 240s actually trying to make quick cash. It's like, oh yeah, I want to buy another vehicle. I can buy two. It's like, if you want to buy a first car, just go for something go for cars that might meet your needs. Like, do you want to go fast? Do you want to cruise around? Do you want 4 doors? Do you want 2 doors? Do you want aftermarket support? Do you want a full-on show car as your first car? Like, check those lists that's in your mind. That's basically what it is. And Yeah, I think that's about it for about it. I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. Alright, I'm going to switch cars again. I'll be right back. Okay. Alright, now it's time for me to actually do the random number generator thing. Where the heck that thing is? Okay, there you go. I'm going to use the pretty random app. Here's I can get the card controller. There you go. Anyway, catalog. So 196. Alright, so I'm going to shake this 3 times. Okay, 51 is number 1. 70 is number 2. And 65 is number 3. Okay. So 51, 70, 65. Okay. So 51, that's actually, oh great. Okay, so 7, 14. Oh great, hold on. So 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 7. See, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 30, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Well, it's either that or this. I think this car is 51. 78, so that's 51. 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. 65 is that. So, wait, I think I crap. I think I miscounted. So, I said this is this 50, this 51, this 51. So, I'm guessing this might be 51. 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. Okay, 65 is the Subaru. I might go with 78. So, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. Ah! Neat. Yeah, like I said, no tier 5 cards for today. I probably would do that next week. So yeah, I'm going number 65, which is the Subaru, um, the Subaru Impreza, and those guys left. Is it hard not to be like, oh man, he's not gonna come back. We're just gonna leave. Like Jesus Christ! Like come on now. My freaking my headset was coming off of my head. I mean, if there's one thing you could have just done, you could have just simply just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just stay until he returns. Instead of like, oh yeah, wait for me to actually, you know, make another lobby. Like, what the heck? Oh my god. So it tells me he's on Xbox Series X because there is no way he joins in that fast. Oh yeah, he's in the Subaru. He's in the Subaru. Oh my god. And for those wondering, yes, this is my take on the Varus hatch of the Subaru WRX. Actually, not that bad looking. I just wish actually it had I wish it was just a bit wider, in my opinion. Even like actually Ken, which is the same thing with the Mitsubishi Evo. But then again, what actually did happen to the that's why I was wondering what happened to Mitsubishi. They were a really cool company, but then all of a sudden, oh yeah, we're canceling all the cars you guys love in favor of cars that receive Vs and electric cars like Mitsubishi. You up this time. It's like, and heck, it's like here's the new Outlander, which it doesn't even look that good. I don't know if it's just me, but yeah, I'm sorry. I think they fell off completely. But that's just my opinion, of course. Alright, so I think I'm gonna do 2 laps of this, then I probably will end the live stream from there. I think the weird thing is that I was able to drift around 4th gear, even though 3rd gear is usually the good gear to actually drift around in. Okay. Good job for this car's rally background. Okay, and that was lap number 1. Oh, you bring it. It's not a BRZ? Oh yeah, that's a BRZ. But there's one thing I wish this game had. It's freaking zoom. And no, not zoom like a zoom freaking call. Like we're talking like zooming in, zooming out your zooming out of for the deliveries, because I can tell like here's like with needs to be heat is needs to be 22 needs to be heat. You can actually do it without zooming in or zooming out, because basically you just all you gotta do is just go in there, boom, there you go, you're done. But when it comes to Gran Turismo Sport and Gran Turismo 7, like you actually can zoom in and zoom out of these zoom in and zoom out to actually really finely detailed delivery you're going through. And it's like your delivery is too detailed. It's like, what the heck? All I did was full on having multiple amount of stripes on the car. Yeah, 'cause that's basically how that works. Oh, what the heck? That was weird. Well, then, okay, I might as well do one. What's it? It's not okay. I might as well do another lap, and then I'll probably end the live stream there. Cause what the heck? Why are people like leaving and going and like what the heck? All right, let's wait for the. Hold on, just gotta wait for the extra person since. S15. S15, you say? Okay. Also, my car looks complete, like complete garbage. But then again, that's basically my type of. Well, basically, I kind of. Well, then again, for those wanting the stance culture, it kind of grew on me. And yeah, that's basically it. Unless Cloud's gonna be just freaking like, oh yeah, it's gonna wait till I'm just gonna do my lap. While Beastman's literally just like waiting, it's like, come on man, I'm waiting for you to actually get out of the freaking spectator mode. Wait, what's that front end? Oh wait, no, that's the what the heck? Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, what the heck happened? That's the I think that's either the race car front end, and that's the COS front end. Wait, no, it's not COS, my bad. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember what it was. What that front end was, because normally when it comes to Sylvia's, they're basically kind of popular with the modification culture. Basically turning these type of cars into show cars or just cars. I don't really see people drag race with this car. I don't know, I could be wrong. And the oh god, okay. I'm like, okay, and he kind of messed me up there. Come on, come on, come on, shoot! My car doesn't have. My car is a long wheelbase type, not a short wheelbase. Oh my god, come on! Work with me, Subi. Back with me, Subi. Oh my god. Oh god dang it. Oh my god. Come on, to my room, walk with me here. Oh god dang it, I forgot this car is too low. No, come on. Will you stop flashing like god dang? Like it's like a signal to like she's like, okay, let's keep going, but my god, I'm blinding as heck. Heck, I can do it too. All I gotta do, or used to. Wait, is my lights not working? Oh crap, crap, I forgot my lights did not work. Shoot. Oh no, never mind. They actually work. It's just the fact that I keep pressing the wrong one, pressing the wrong side of it. All right, that is it. I am actually going to hold on, let me turn the lights off. Forget, that's basically it. So yeah, that's basically it for numbers 3. Hope you guys enjoy this live stream. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. Want to see next. Tomorrow I will be streaming some Persona 5 Royal. Because why the heck not? In terms of what's next, like I said, what next is Persona 5 Royal, and then Wednesday will be the Crew 2. Thursday it is GTA. Friday is just gonna be a chill live stream. Just me just customizing the cars and customizing some characters in Sakabra 6. Saturday will be Gran Turismo 7, and then Sunday will be Mortal Kombat X, and then we might come back to our regular schedule, which next week is another Car X Tuesday. Next Tuesday will be Mortal Kombat. Wednesdays Crew 2 GTA Thursday. Um, Fridays Yakuza. Saturday is GT7. Sunday will be Persona 5 Royal. Um, so anyway, you can follow me on Instagram at Goddrifter27 Productions. You can follow my Twitter at G247S. And last but certainly not least, you can check out and join my Discord at Goddrifter27 Goddrifter Museum. And also, it's also in the link to that is in the description down below. Anyway, without any further ado, hope you guys have a dope Monday. This is Goddrifter signing off. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. If I can. Oh my goodness. Come on, control it. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Alright. Peace.